Minula ding Kapampangan, makananulang may kilala. Kapilan niya may yusbong ing Kapampangan. Nanula rin babalik-balikan da at pantunan kareng Kapampangan.
Baya pa rin to.
Nakin,
Kaku ko, kekaku.
kaluguran da ka.
Manyaman.
Those are just some of the words and phrases that are used by the Kapampangans. Kapampangan is also called as Pampango. Just like other languages in the Philippines, it is a predicate initial language and an Austronesian language spoken by the ethnic group around the northern part of Luzon in the Philippines. They also often call it as Amanang Siswan, which means the language suckled from the mother's breast, and is also written as Kapampangan with the letter C. Kulitan or Sulat Kapampangan is what they call the Kapampangan's written script. It is an index script written vertically from right to left. According to Philippine Statistics Authority, the 2000 Philippine census stated that the native language of 2,312,870 people out of 76,332,470 is Kapampangan.
All know how diverse and unique the culture of Kapampangans are. They have different festivals, delicious foods, and other interesting things with their culture. Now, let us dig deeper and discover the history behind it. Look at makiramdam ka pa. Pampanga used to have a much more geographical basin extending it up to Nueva Vizcaya, but colonizer made no provinces with this area. In the time of Spaniards in 1571, it became the first colonial province led by Tariq Solomon. Aside from this, Spaniards used to depend on Kapampangan soldiers to defend their colony. The British invaders occupied the Manila, Spaniards was forced to transfer their government in Pampanga. Kapampangan attacked the British camp in achieving the victory, which resulted for the Spain to treat Pampanga as their favorite province and give the people privileges like allowing them to attain education and more. It made them produce first Filipino doctors, priests, nuns, and so forth. Did you know that the word Kapampangan was derived from the root word Pampang, which means riverbank? The language was not popular in the country until the arrival of Spanish. Furthermore, Kapampangan stands out among many Philippine languages because of its unique uses of words. After all of this, Kapampangan had a flowering civilization. Although they still suffer natural disasters like floods, volcano eruptions, and more that tested their compassion and braveness, they remain strong. And today, only the traces of past can be seen in their traditions, history, and books.
Moving on to the culture and beliefs of Kapampangan. Did you know that Pampanga is well known for two things? First, for the delicious food and for the Christmas paroles. The sisig recipe in Pampanga is very popular. To name the few of the famous delicacies, these are rice cake, tamales, teroles de cosoy, and many more. Aside from the food, Kapampangan are also known for the beautiful and wonderful Christmas paroles in San Fernando, Pampanga. Moreover, Kapampangan have rich customs that are still being practiced today. These are courtship, marriage, death, burial, baptismal, and birth practices. While the beliefs which have survived up until today are Nunu, Mangkukulam, Tiyanak, Duwende, at Magkukutud. In addition, Kapampangan also do have a belief in mythology, which they refer as Manyetchan, the supreme being of the universe.
Indeed, Kapampangans are proud of their race. They have a lot of colorful festivities that reflect its rich and diverse culture. Their festivals are a symbol of how they love living the good life. One of their most known festivals is the Ligligan Parul or the Giant Lantern Festival. This is a lantern-making festival which is annually held at San Fernando, Pampanga just before Christmas Eve. We all know that lanterns or parol are traditional Filipino Christmas decorations that symbolize hope and light. With this, San Fernando earned its title of Christmas Capital of the Philippines. Another famous festival is the Fiestang Tugak or the Frog Festival. This is celebrated every October in San Fernando, Pampanga in order to commemorate its old pastime of catching frogs. In fact, the abundance of frogs inspired some of their dishes which include adobong tugak, tinolang tugak, and many more. When Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991, Bacolor was deep in lahar for 4 years. The natives believed that Apo Malyari, a god of the Aethys, got mad because of the townsfolk's misconduct towards Mother Nature. That's why every November, as a reminder of the strengths and unity of the people of Bacolor, they have a festival called Makatapak Festival. Makatapak means going barefoot. There are definitely a lot more festivals just like Duman Festival, Sinupuan Festival that represent Kapampangans. These are but a few of Pampanga's festivals showcasing their rich and unique culture and pride as Kapampangans.
With the famous history of Kapampangan in the past, it is amazing how their history turned these places into famous tourist spots. Nekeni, Libot na Kasagi. Holy Rosary Parish of Angeles City is one of the church who survived World War II. It is famous for its tall twin bell tower that dominates the skyline of Angeles City and one of the tallest church in Pampanga. This church shows how strong Kapampangan's faith is that like this church can still stand strong even after a war. Mount Pinatubo, who is known for its eruption back in 1991, became famous for its lahar formations, crater lake, 4x4 ride experience, and trek adventure activities. Travel along and take a fantastic photo with you that could remind you of us Kapampangan. Aside from those two, Clark Pampanga is also known for its different attractions, and one of them is Nayong Pilipino, a park that features traditional dances, money and textile museums, replicas of tourist spots, ancestral homes, historical sites, and native villages in the Philippines. Here you can experience a quick trip around the Philippines. Moving on to Topo News, did you know that Mabalacat, a city's name, is derived from the ancient Balacat trees which were found abundantly in the area? Next is the Mexico, which is derived from the Alcoing River, or in Kapampangan, Makasiko Ilog, which is from the native name Masiko that is often taken as elbow. Lastly is the Apalit, which is known to be derived from the Nara tree. These are just some of the names and places that could show you a glimpse of Kapampangan history and culture.
Did you know that 2 of our presidents come from Pampanga? Well, they are none other than Diosdado Macapagal and her daughter, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Diosdado Macapagal passed some laws for the betterment of our agriculture sector, while her daughter built 50,000 houses every year for the less fortunate people. We all know that Pampanga is one of the 8 provinces that started to revolt against Spain. That is why it is not shocking that some of our local heroes are Kapampangans. First on my list is Francisco Maniago, who led the Pampanga Revolt in 1660. Let us not forget General Maximino, who came from an elite family in Mexico, Pampanga. He joined the Katipunan and led difficult missions like reclaiming Manila from the Americans. Of course, Kapampangan women did not forget to raise their flags. They also contributed to the Philippine Revolution. We have Mercedes Fajardo, who became the head of Philippine Red Cross in Pampanga, followed by Mateo Sioco, who offered her financial assistance to the Philippine Revolution. Lastly, Adriana Hilario, who gave materials which was used by the propaganda. Clearly, we can see that Kapampangans will let themselves stand out in different situations. Their talents and wits is not only limited in cooking, instead it is also evident in the Philippine history. Those are just some of the interesting facts of the Kapampangan culture. Indeed, it is safe to say that Pampanga has a lot more to offer.
Kapampangan, Kapampangan,
Kapampangan,
Kapampangan,
Kapampangan ko, pagmarami ko.
Kapampangan ko, kaya ampong kagalwa ko, sesena kuning ginu, miyabe-abe tamu. Kapampangan.
Opo, Kapampangan ko po, meragul ko kay Angeles, kay ba't atandanan ko yung lola ko, ampong yako. Punta kami kay Nepo Mall, kay ba't mag-yellow kaming jeep.
O niya, makalaking kami nga ni Ken Batargas para kung dayo may movie, kaliwaan directed kay niya Demento. Yung balo ko, Kapampangan niya naman ni direct eh. Matutok lang niya naman San Fernando. San Fernando, Pampanga. Wala na akong balo sabihan.
Bala mo yung masakit na panyabi mo ka ako? Nadaranop ko? Bala mo yung masakit ita? Ikapin, mamangat kang kalapati eh. Sinabi mo pa, tara Joella, dakpan tayong kalapati, kuwanan tayo. Iya, iyang panyabyanan mo. Ikapang manyisi, mipit na kami pinpamangan eh. Aline man sinali. Ot alina nemo anyad doon, alina man manyaman. Ot nakialam ka? Ot nakialam ka? O nano mo? O nano mo? Wow, talagang may bating ko. Alina ako man taga Kenny. Nakang kabobuan. Ot man habal ka.
Ano Kapampangan, mga lagula, totoo kaya ita? Mag-comment na comment. I'm proud to be Kapampangan. Kareng kabalenta mo kayo. Mag-comment na kayo nung Kapampangan kayo. Para balo ko, hindi nung rin mag-tiktok. Kasi balita ko, puro lang ka nung mag-tiktok kareng Kapampangan. Nangakit mo dalan, mag-tiktok lang, chulay sulok, mag-tiktok lang, terak-terak lang. Turuanan nyo na akong tumerak. Diyos ko, te ako biyasa.
Kakatak kang kakatak.
Ot, ba't gaga kang gaga ka?
Nang.
Ot, basta yung balo ko, kako ka, keka ko, ne?
Ninong binoto mong presidente?
Kay Bongbong.
Si Bongbong?
Oo.
May sabuya ka ka BBM eh.
Eh? Oo, may sabot niya ka. Kaya nang mayayariwang country, may nilaliwang bari.
Wow! Yung buong Pilipinas. May sabuya.
May sabot niya?
Wow.
Ay, bo lang. Oo, may sabot niya.
Wow!
Eh?
Dawari Bongbong binoto mo.
Wow.
Umen yung buti BBM.
Eh? Ay, pinis. Ang yan naman.
Aliya!
Eh?
Naniwari po rin sabihin ng BBM.
BBM? Baby BBM. Baby.
May bigla lapin eh. Dawari na karakalboti Bongbong. May Marcos.
Ay? Oh,
Kaya
yan.
bira-bira yung limpot pala yung BBM.
BBM. Ay, nilita. Wama pa nila eh. Yan ang...
Martilisita eh.
Ilene, itagbeko.
Ay, kaya Lenny.
Leling.
Lenny.
Oy,
Lenny.
ay, o ana nilo. Ay, ako. Iyon siyang limpo na.
Purity. Lino ari binoto mo?
Ay, Bongbong Marcos.
Apo tayo lino bing boto mo.
Ay, pukan. Ali, oy, ay tabanda ka ng Mindanao. Wag sa tero ka mo kakabit kaya ngor na. Diyan ang pupututan do. Ay, puta ni Dara.
Lino ari binoto mo talaga.
Marcos, Bemberedo.
Tewari binoto mo yung Marcos.
Ha?
Tewari binoto mo yung Marcos. Oh, inglim po ti BBM. BBM.
Ha?
BBM na niya po rin. Baby ka naman.
Baby, what? Baby, adult.
May bigla lapin eh.
Nakita ko na yun eh, pero...
Wow. BBM for the next president, Tatas.
Ay, irekla ko naman. Ay, publish ko naman. Oy, uli nga nakabinoto. Bempera ko pinending nyo lang. Oy, be. Eko sport. Kanya-kyan toto kanya. Eko sport, oy. Kanya-kyan toto kaya. Eko paakayi. Eko pag-design ako kanyang eko linya. Eko sport. Uli nga ako binoto. Eko limpot. Bempera de senyor. Ano man kaya kayo. Oy, be. Share up kayo. Hanggang masukol ko.
Pero ang binoto may Marcos.
Bongbong Marcos na.
My understanding about the virtue that culture community is central to protecting our sense of who we are. It gave us an impossible connection to the past, to certain social values, beliefs, and traditions that allows us to identify ourselves with others and deeper our sense of unity belonging. Kapampangan are renowned for their passion for food,
color festivals that reflect its rich culture and unique native traditions. And Kapampangan people are proud of who they are, and their festival are proof of their happy home living. Each province has their own distinct festival. And the things that we need to know Kapampangan people, their culture traits. Kapampangan can really cook, and Pampanga is really the food capital of the Philippines. And Kapampangans talk loud when they together. They enjoy listening to themselves and to the sound of their language. Kapampangan are known their faith and tradition, way of living.
My comment about the video that we have watched is that Kapampangan culture is very important and very relevant to our nation. This is the time that we have to reflect on ourselves, and we have to know what are the things that we are able to give for our culture. What is our ambag for our culture? It's because this is important that we know what we have shared. It's because upon knowing what we have shared, we will be able to innovate. We will be able to know what is the importance of our culture in our country. It's not just like the culture just passed away and then we don't care about that. No. The message of this video is to remind us how much we are important in our culture, how much we are important in this nation. And with that, being a person and being a citizen of Pampanga, particularly Angeles City, it is our responsibility to serve our nation, give our best, serve our city, do what is right, and do the right thing even no one is looking. That's integrity. Let us love our environment, respect our rules and regulations, follow what is mandated with the government, and always obey our ordinances, because these ordinances are given for us to be able to be guided on what to do, on what is right, and on what something that will make us into a safe place. So asa Kapampangan, luguran tayo po ingkya katamong kultura, luguran tayo po ingkya katamong lugar.
Good day everyone, and my name is Kenneth Ibay, and we are here at Astra Park. We're in one of the place that Kapampangan proud of. Known as one of the best chefs in not only in the Philippines but in the entire world. But rin po mayayari ka rin na yung Kapampangan kilala rin po bilang taong kating sawop, taong mapagmalasakit keng kapwa. And yung metong nga Kapampangan Marakalya po festival yung Kapampangan. Marakala kaya po sabi nga, pero yung metong nga paragulmi na asabi mi talagang proud kami sa Kapampangan. At yung galing ating metong nga Kapampangan. Kay Ikay, Katamo, may Kenny, kayong Pampanga, i-celebrate tayo po yung katamong pagiging Kapampangan. Be proud of what you are. Be proud Kapampangan. And once again, I am Ken Ibay and I am proud Kapampangan.
Kapampangan as a cultural community. The Kapampangan people, or taong Kapampangan, Pampangueños, or Pampangos, are the 6th largest ethno-linguistic group in the Philippines. We will talk about the Kapampangan place. The Kapampangan live in province of Pampanga and some border town of Bataan, Dinalapian, and Hermosa, and Tarlac, Bambancapas, Concepcion, and Tarlac City. The Kapampangan culture or Kapampangan are well known for their passion for food. But Pampanga also has a colorful festival that reflect its rich cultural and unique native traditions. Kapampangan are proud of who they are, and these festivals are proof of their happy home living. Each province has their own distinct festival. Kapampangan language. Kapampangan, also known as Pampango, Pampangan, and Pampangueño, is an Austronesian language of the Philippines. type of spoken by some 900,000 people living in the Central Plain in the Luzon, the Republic of the Philippines.
After watching the videos, these are the things that I understand and I would like to share. Sa maya payama kaya kayungan, yako puiwi ko Chris Gwyneth, and I would like to share with you what are the Kapampangan's characteristic and good places to visit. Teng Kapampangan, baloy baka pang misasabi balang minindala. Diyan malapit kamo misasabi. Kasi Teng Kapampangan, may ngela. So Teng Kapampangan also is manyaman lang magluto. Kaya pinawos laking Pampanga is culinary capital of the Philippines. They are also friendly, kind, judgmental, and very religious. Kapag arinig yu in word a Kapampangan, ingaisip yu is Mount Aralo. Dini mo ing bundok na mamakbong. May makbong yamu last 400,000 to 500,000 years ago. If also, I would like to share the things that you would love to visit here in Pampanga and the popular events and places you would love to go. So first is TTKD. TTKD or Titikan Terahan Kindalan. It celebrates every last Friday and Saturday of October. At tintamo rin Kambal Festival na nangyari last October 8. At tintamong Sisig Festival na i-celebrate tuwing April 28. Siyempre, atinding Hot Air Balloon Festival na mimilyari tuwing Akaduang Aldoning Pebrero. So, inila rin kilalang daring tao tuwing adaramdaman daing word Pampanga. So, may kainin nakakin Pampanga, Yakob Puiwi ko Chris Gwyneth, and proud Kapampangan.